of a cost-sharing approach to education funding. The Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, KUPPET, is now pushing for urgent, inclusive dialogue, cautioning that without the involvement of all key players, the vision of equitable, accessible education hangs in the balance. Anne Musungu with more on this story.
The Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, KUPPET, is calling for a national dialogue on education funding, calling for the inclusion of all stakeholders. They argue that only a collective, inclusive approach can provide lasting solutions to the deepening crisis threatening the sustainability of the sector.
What now this calls for is to engage in a national conversation on a policy framework which will deliver free and compulsory quality education for Kenyans.
Led by the Secretary General Akelo Misori, KUPPET says, should the government adopt the cost-sharing model of funding education, then parents should be at the center of the conversation, a proposal echoed by secondary school heads who argue that such involvement is vital to ease financial strain and ensure small school operations amid the funding crisis.
Then Kenyans should determine that we now must dip into our pockets and pay for it, because education is not a cheap matter.
As Kesha, we feel that the issue of cost sharing has to be looked into. I think time is coming when now the parents have to come in. And I think it is also time that the government will have to agree that this amount we can only be able to provide. This one we cannot provide, maybe turn to the parents.
This follows revelation by the Treasury CS, John Mbadi, that the government can no longer fully support free education, a statement that sparked outrage and fierce reaction from various education stakeholders.
We don't have the capacity as at now to finance free primary, free secondary.
Yet the lingering question remains, will embracing cost sharing truly be a sound financial move for the education sector, or could it deepen existing inequalities to strain already burdened families? And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Now, business was disrupted at KUPPET